Any discussion about that? Questions on the grant?
Just glad you're finding money for us. Don't stop there.
Yes.
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 Yes. That's the whole file, right?
That's it, yeah, so you have the two resolutions, and then I also have two documents for signature that I'll just leave with you, Mike. One is the seeker,
Okay.
part 3, and the other one is a draft application.
Okay.
She can read through and let me know if you have any comments.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Step out, don't need anything further, yeah?
Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, appreciate it. Okay, have a good evening.
Thanks for coming down.
Shoot that, thanks. What is that?
Since I sent her an email today. Well, nobody was jumping at it. There, next item is department head reports. Oh, okay. We're gonna do the Evergreen Cemetery. The landscape contract at Evergreen Cemetery. Did you bring the contract?
I did not bring a copy of it. Email to everybody.
We've got a copy of it.
Already has a
We've already got the money, so we should probably approve it.
You should know better by now to do that. You see how you organize it, right?
I think we do that. Yeah, this is the example.
Been taking a couple grand towards this, right?
We can.
You know what, Mayor, I think you already signed it in July. And I know, Peter, you mentioned this at the last meeting, and that prompted me to say, well, instead of approving it, it's like, whoa, wait, what is this? And then I asked Cindy, because you mentioned that you thought the board had approved the contracts with the architects. I asked Cindy to look back at the meeting minutes, and she saw approval for the grant application, but not the architect's landscape contract. So
I think what I said was approve the scope of work, because the scope of work was included in the grant application.
yeah, so for the physical things to be done at the cemetery, yeah, because you need to
Not the
approve the
contract.
scope of work to be done, but it's not the contracts to design it. So that's just the slight difference there. And so if the board is willing to ratify the mayor's signature on the architect's contract, that would be the appropriate resolution at this point.
Mr. Mayor, we good with that? Yeah. So moved. Any discussion on the contract for the architect? So vote. Fran?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Can I say one other thing? So they haven't actually announced the grants yet, so they're sort of still embargoing us. But I'm going to send you, hopefully in a day or two, something to post on the village website from them. Sort of a yippee, we got this, sort of.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Anything else before?
Discharge mortgage.
Thank you all.
This is a CDBG loan that's been paid back by Pedro and Wendy Santiago, 241 Erie Street. Payments for the last 10 years or so. They've paid us up, so they'd like to get discharged.
I motion we discharge that.
Second?
Yes.
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 smart lot deal. So, I'm talking about my vacation next week, so I'm gonna try to do it sometime this week.
Cindy did send me that stuff.
I sent that on to them.
They sent those.
So they took care of that, so I said, as soon as you take care of that, then get back with us. And they said we can do it all now, we email.
Is that audit? Totally done.
Yeah, the one that they, yeah.
Just wanted to be sure.
So yeah, that's, I don't, do I need to pay, enter into the, we sort of approved that like a year. Still,
So you have to go back and look at the, because I know the smart block contract, of course, includes that. I don't recall that authorization included authorization to go out.
I think it did. Because they brought the funding back.
Yeah, I know they brought it on, I just don't remember the order of operations. You know, did the board a year, just 2 years ago, a long time ago, authorize everything, or did they just authorize the work?
I would just recommend that we authorize the companies that call it municipal leasing. They're going to give us say $340,000, of which we turn around and do that to smart lot, and then we turn around and make 6 or 8 payments of $52,000. That's the I feel more comfortable with the motion than just right, because first thing they want me to send them a check right off the bat, $50,000.
Yeah, I wish it's
Well, no.
I couldn't, I didn't recall, you know, until you brought this up, but I don't remember it.
Well, it's been so long, I don't really. You want to put it on this page?
The problem would be if, so this is an energy performance or installment purchase contract financing. We're supposed to comply with the requirements for basically borrowing to authorize something like this. I just don't, you guys might have done it.
I think we might have done it
years ago. I just don't remember.
Let me look back at that. I think we did.
You need a resolution to authorize, lease purchase contracts or, whatever the term is, all that stuff. And then it might be subject to the stock.
I want to get smart about it.
We all want to get enough.
Well, I'll check in this
Department head reports?
Doesn't matter. Whatever.
3 people, okay?
Yep, 3 people. We have Jordan Van Ven. He's Christina and Jeff's son. He's 16 years old. He's already CPR and AED trained. The major purpose for him at this point would be to help with the lifting for us old people. And the fact that he can do the CPR if needed, also to assist in the back. He's the first one. He's a big boy, so he'll be. The other one is Adam Storms. He's also a member of the fire department.
What was his name?
Which one?
Second.
Adam Storms.
Storms.
Yes. Because of what we've had lately. He approached me. Apparently he's been driving ambulance and stuff at other agencies where he used to run. He's Narcan certified. He was an emergency vehicle operator, so it's not really going to take much of an avenue to get him up and stuffing. Seems like a really nice guy, very proactive. He was one of the only ones that actually came out from the fire department originally for an unattended had been there a while and nobody wanted to go in, but he showed up and helped, and that was greatly appreciated. Nobody likes to go in there. Trevor James Young is the next one. He was with us before, and then he went into the military, and he's now back. He is CLS trained as well, and he's contemplating also probably going into the EMT as well.
What's CLS?
Certified license. So he can like first respond kind of deal.
Okay. I don't know the term.
Was that also CLS?
Huh?
Was that also CLS?
No. He was CPR. He has CPR. And we did originally give Trevor CPR. The only reason that we're redoing Trevor is because with the changing of the agency that we just had to fill it out again, just because he left for so long and came back. So those are my three.
I'll make it.
You can have them. I just don't have any staples in there.
You want to have these?
Yes. Yes.
Vote on it?
Yep, and then,
That's what the question, yeah, just, because I don't know what the policy is for the EMS for sure, because I have difficulty with the fire department's policy about how young somebody can drive an ambulance, so remind me what that,
He's not driving.
no, I'm just reminding me what the age is that we have for ambulance drivers now.
Well, it can be 17, but they,
You told us before, right?
yeah, but we don't do that yet, you know. We prefer 18 ourselves just because of,
Yeah, a lot of,
yeah.
A lot of liability there.
Yeah.
Fran, you want to bring up on that? All of us,
No.
word and then,
I nominate Dennis member for the EMS.
second?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Adam Stone.
And Storms, nominate him as member of the EMS. Yes.
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 What's your turn?
That's what you can't tell.
Our whole band of bags, right?
Next year.
Thank Mike.
Third one?
One more, we have one more.
Van Wagner?
Trevor James Young.
Oh, Trevor Young's not.
Dennis Fran.
Okay, nominate Trevor Young as member of the EMS.
Who's that?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, in order.
Anything else?
Oh, honey, yeah. This is gonna be extensive. Okay, Royal was taking way too long with 2032 for getting the rebuild stuff done from the accident that was not our fault. So we took it up to Al because it's been sitting out at Royal so long that the batteries were dead. So Al was able to rebuild the bumper, but he does not feel comfortable with putting the turbo part in. So we're still in limbo on that. Very frustrating, that deal. Also, the plates on that, my friend, are still coming back as surrendered. So we need to fix that. Thank you.
This is 2032.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're not driving it because it's,
Correct. The only thing
That's
it's
good.
being done with was with the out of service sign in the window going from point A to point B to get,
Where are the plates?
huh?
Where are the plates? They're on.
Okay.
Why no man? Where's the vehicle?
In the bag.
Oh.
It's in the bag. You said that. And of course, like him and I were talking before the meeting started, it was set up that the old 833 was to go down to Jersey on Friday. After speaking with the sales guy, he will not allow us to turn it in without the title. And once again, I've been trying to be patient with this nonsense, but I'm getting really not patient anymore. Danny had it, nobody knows where it is, now we're in a bind. Everything's been set up for that to go down, people taking off days of work, and now here we are again. They will not accept it being mailed down. I tried that avenue, and because of the past issues that we've had, they will not do that. So I gotta get you the VIN number off of there, and hopefully we can do something before Friday. I don't know what we can do.
I'm not sure either, but give me the VIN number and I'll see what I can do.
Yep, and
VOO won't give you a time.
I don't understand. I really don't understand, but what is your property? It's your property. Why are you not able to retrieve this stuff? It's very frustrating to me because this has been a thorn in our tail with everything we've tried to do with the ambulances. So somebody's got to do something about not having this stuff. That's why when the new ambulance that we just received, I requested a copy of the title. Because at least that way, I know we got it, so if somebody else loses it, at least EMS will have a copy as well. We gotta do something. This is ridiculous. One of the firemen brought to our attention a while ago about the running lights on the fly car, which we knew are on the bottom, underneath, where it's like impossible to get. So we were finally able to get, Al took care of that for us, because it was an extensive thing of pulling that whole piece off. And, yep, had to pull it all off, so that got taken care of finally. And as that was being taken care of, the bay door to that particular piece of equipment decided not to work anymore, so I had to call the garage door company. They came, fixed the garage door. As for 831, was the one that was pillaged, that they decided they weren't going to give us the original quote of $5,000, they were dropping it down to $2,500. This is my feelings, it's up to you guys. At $800 to haul that thing down there, it's really, plus everybody's time and gas and everything else, I personally don't feel it's worth it. I think we should surplus it, and I think we'll benefit more that way than anything else. Because quite frankly, there are still things from that ambulance that could be used on the ones that we have right now. And when that was brought up to the gentleman, he was not happy. He wants that box because it's a Horton box. So me and my wonderful wisdom think, well, you know who's going to put the first bid in on that when they see it on Auctions International. But when I confronted him, he offered to transport it down at no cost to us. I said, yes, but there's something missing from that transaction. There was nothing coming back to me. So therefore, that tells me they really want that box. So it's up to you guys, but I feel that we should just surplus it out and not bother with taking it down for that, because it's a lot of aggravation for a small amount of money.
So their last offer is that they will take it and not give us any money, and they'll come and get it and take it away from us.
Yep. His logic today on the phone was, well, then what are you gonna do with it? It's gonna be like those fire trucks that are sitting out in the fields and whatever. Dude, we got wastelands right over here. You know, it's not really that hard to get it there.
Push it over there.
That's right, you know? I mean, it's up to you guys, but I really don't see the benefit in going to all that effort. And I think even if we put it out there, I guarantee you, even though the motor's worthless and whatnot, that somebody will want that box.
Are we contractually obligated to give them this vehicle?
No, it was a
The way it
trade-in.
worked, it was, we bought the ambulance that we got, and then both of the trade-ins were more like we were selling them to them and they'd give us money.
Yeah, because we paid full price for the other one.
Once the deal went weird, they, took so long, they kind of took it out.
Would it be worth it to talk to these folks one more time or two more times and make them a counteroffer? give us 2,500, you come and get it, and you got your working box. Would it be worth it to do that?
Tried that, because that was the original agreement, was the $2,500. They're not gonna come get it and give us the 25. He's trying to play squirrel, and I'm gonna play hardball, because he's a salesman. You know, they all have their things, but I'm not gonna let us get railroaded into just letting them have it.
But I know he doesn't want to do that, but I'm just wondering if that's our last and final offer. Do you want that working thing bad enough, or don't? I'm wondering if it's worth it for us to
I
try.
tried that today.
Oh, good job.
What about the other?
Which one? 3-3? That's the one that we don't have the
That's
title
what
to
you're
take down. This is
Is that
3.
worth driving to the cruiser?
What, 3-3? Oh, yeah, it'll make it.
But we don't have the tank.
Right. Well, we're gonna get 2,500 for that one too.
No, you were getting more than 2,500 for that one, were you? Well, at least that one will go. He doesn't have to have $800 to tow it down.
I just wondered, is it better off to just auction it? We're getting a good deal.
For what it is, I think so.
For the 25.
Yeah.
It may not matter. Because I'm pretty sure I can't get a title in that Friday. I'll try, but I'm pretty sure that's not gonna happen.
Just tell them that you are Jeff Souls.
Well, my first call is gonna be to someone else who actually should have the title.
Correct. That's the frustrating part of this whole thing to me, is why should you have this always thrown in your lap? And then,
Marlon Title's not kept in the clerk's office.
yeah.
That's my question. Titles have always been kept at DPW. Why I have no idea.
Should be kept in the clerk's office. All of our property titles should be in the clerk's office.
Well, if the other people have your titles, you guys should be making those people accountable and still up and get away with
There
it.
should all be in one place.
Just saying.
We are the board, we can always address that. Redirect them to the clerk's office.
It should be in one spot. So whether it's
The police
gone or whatever.
follow up on some of this.
Thank you. Anyway.
If you know where they are.
Okay.
Well, I know what it should be.
Yeah. Well, I'm just sorry, but I'm frustrated with this continuous. It's been an ongoing thing forever. The other thing we need to find out, I'm sorry that Jim's not here, I've been trying to contact him. We need to find out if they're using image trend or not. If they're not, we need to get them off of there, and it's gonna save us money. Because we're using it, and it doesn't appear that they are.
The fire department.
Yes. So if you could find out if they're actually using it or not, I'd appreciate it, because if they're not, we'll just take them off of there and save us the money that it's costing them on there. Also, there's also reported to be, and was, a full set of tires for 2051 the fly car downstairs locked up. I've tried a couple times with Jim to get a hold of him. I know he's busy with his jobs and stuff, but anyway, if we could get them out of lockdown, then we would be able to put them on and use them, because instead of having to purchase another set. Because right now, we're to the point where we have to switch those tires out. So if we can get those, that would be awesome sauce.
He would have been here tonight, but he was so about.
Yeah. I know. I've been trying. I know. I've been Jim. Don't you even know that? We've been doing really good. Like I gave Mike, I gave him my honeydew list, because we have no high-speed internet at the station. Nothing for us to. So in order for us, we can't even do the part for the billing, because without having to disconnect one computer to use the other computer to send it. And that's nonsense, to try to be able to handle the billing, which is what's funding this whole EMS. Yep. Yeah, because we literally have to dismember one computer to look up something on another. The cage is still locked upstairs, the one, you know which cage I'm talking about. So we have no access to that either, unless somebody calls somebody else to try and come down and unlock
I
it.
know I talked to Brian about all of that. He said, oh yeah, we can do all of that. But then, I guess it never happened.
Yeah, because we need the Roadrunner connection. We don't have that. We also needed some more of the circuits put in. We don't have, that hasn't been done yet either, because we can't afford to overload And so we need new circuits in there, a couple of them at least, so we don't overload upstairs. We're still having problems with our printer being able to receive faxes from Robert Packard. That's been so I don't know what we can do for a fax machine. I don't know if that thing you got us actually works or not. For faxes, do you know?
I'm supposed to.
Okay. So when Jim King comes into town, we're gonna try to get him to somehow sync everything up so that we can get that. Unfortunately, he's up north, so. We need to switch in the wireless. We're still not able to, Stephanie is not able, as our narcotics officer, able to get the information off of the computer. It's not recognizing the use of narcotics. It's not giving her any data because we don't have the correct high-speed internet. Something happened. We don't know what. So that's a big no-no. We gotta have that up and functioning in order for, if we get a spot-on inspection from narcotics, everything is compliant, but we're unable to pull up that data for her.
Yeah, we're good with those kids who did all that. Between me and you, we'll figure it out.
Okay, the radio guy's gonna be coming out to 7th of noon, 2033. So hopefully that, and thanks to Paul Cole, he put together a radio upstairs that we used to have before it got torn out in the temper tantrum. And trust me, it is marked, but we go EMS on every orifice of the radio so that we don't have any miscommunications. Okay, what else? Oh, I know. So now I'm going to end you with a positive note. Isn't that nice? There's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes that nobody's aware of. The fact that we have providers that are caring and compassionate that they are. There is a resident of Owego Village that, when called to his house, was found that he had no money for his copay for his medication. The providers put their money together, went and got his medication for the copay. They've done this 3 times. They went to the same house, found him sleeping on the floor because he had nothing else. So they went and got him a mattress. Another person, they had, there was a very strong concern for the safety of this person and their health. And because there was bed bugs and cockroaches in there, adult protective would not go in to help this person. So one of our providers brought them down to the station so that they could meet them. And personally, I find it disgusting that our adult protective would treat these people this way. If they thought it was such a wonderful living condition, they should have gone in the house instead of saying, well, I'm not going in there. And they still allow the person to live in that mess. So, and another note, there's a regular that's always seen around town. They approached a couple of our providers at breakfast, said they hadn't seen this gentleman. So they took it upon themselves to go do a well check. And come to find out he had injured his back and his hip and was unable to take care of himself. These are just a few of the things that go on behind the scenes that nobody realizes that we do for the community. Thought we ought to end on a good note on that because it's a positive thing that they do.
These are the things that the squad has been doing
All along.
for 50 years.
All along.
They've been doing this
Yeah.
kind of service for the community.
Yeah, you know, using your own money, using whatever, you know, and the air conditioner was another one that one of our providers went to their church and were able to get an air conditioner for somebody that was in that got awful heat there. So.
We're gonna have popcorn with pyramids.
If you say so.
When's the fun?
You know!
Fun with fire, that's coming up after.
Oh, come they get fun with fire, we get
That's
popped.
what we're gonna have, a campfire.
I need you at the fun fire.
It doesn't have a name yet, so maybe.
What's left other than ours? I want to know that one. What's yours?
What's mine?
Yeah, what do you guys got
Tacos with trustees and tacos.
On Tuesday night.
So, yeah, but that was the 7th, right?
Yes.
7th at 11. I will try my best to get people there, but you're talking a weekend but, you know, they're not guaranteed they'll be a paramedic, but we can pretend we are.
Just anybody could.
At least you won't be competing with the fair.
Yeah, no.
That's true. Cops had to compete with the fair.
They had popsicles, really? You can't compete with popsicles. They're free.
Popcorn be free.
Yeah, who's doing that, by the way? We're like, you know, somebody coming, I have to clear out a bay for this, or how you want to do this?
We got Taylor Reynolds to donate us a popcorn machine. Donate us for the day a popcorn machine.
I thought there was one over at isn't there one over at the training center, Rusty?
I thought they had a popcorn machine over there. I can't imagine that would be available.
I was just thinking, money, save you money.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, they're not charging? Oh, okay. All right, well, I thought sure they had one over there.
Who's next?
Stop it.
I don't have anything other than the activity report I handed out and the disinfection that we already went through. Other than that,
Just remind me something. Is the disinfection the same thing we're talking about for the leach?
No.
No, that's the, what is the thing we're talking about potentially changing so we can take the...
that's part of phase 2 that's going on right now. That's the EQ tank,
The EQ tank.
equalization tank. So, yeah, 2 totally different projects. But other than that, I'm all set.
You know, I mean, he called me for the meeting, so I did. He's doing something, he has to phone.
Mr. Mayor, the chief did want to know for sure what his budget is for the next year. I asked her after that, but they didn't have it in front of us.
Well, I've given him a couple copies. Should have a decent copy.
All right, how come you Thanks.
Rodney can't have it.
Do you need money for years?
Huh?
Is the building, have you got any money yet?
Why are you asking me?
Just curious.
You guys are supposed to get the money, not me.
I haven't got any money yet. I'm just curious. You said you did bill like 75 or something.
Yeah, but right now, because there's no Medicaid and Medicare number, the people are actually getting the bills to themselves. Each person is getting that. I've only dealt with one thus far that didn't know what the process was from there. So it's pretty much, they gotta send it to Medicaid, Medicare themselves, and then when they get the checks, then they send that to the billing company.
And eventually that'll be all streamlined.
Yes, that's the slowest one. We knew it was gonna be the slowest one.
I just curious.
Are we getting any income?
No, I was gonna ask you, we haven't seen it. I'll check on it.
Okay, I mean, we've sent all in. The mileage was the biggest, because they went back a certain point before, you know, the finalization or whatever. So there was a lot of mileage that we had to figure out. There was one issue where they went to Lourdes, or excuse me, they went to Wilson and the bill said Lourdes. So that made it didn't make a difference in the mileage because she only got, the mileage was for actually for the Wilson call. It just was marked as the wrong hospital. So that was taken care of as well.
Jeff?
I have nothing additional to my email. Pardon me? That's all I got.
I have a bunch of questions.
I don't talk
Between you and Chris, people make complain about flood drains all over
you've got a particular list that you could do on for Temple, McMaster, I mean, there's, you know, that's why I'm sending them first, but.
Somebody said there's grass growing on the grates on the bridge.
It's not our problem, it's DOT.
It's a state.
It's all DOT agrees.
Blowing out tire, been laying there for whatever, I guess. Yeah, that's laying there by one of those grass grates. Grass grate. I'm gonna take a shovel, just an old tire.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the grass today, it's about 3 feet high.
Maybe we can take it.
I'll get a hold of DOT.
And we cut down any of those trees. And the one that's going down.
I was supposed to meet with Tri-County Tree today, but we never hooked up, so I'll call Tony in the morning. He's got a list, I've got a list, there's quite a few together. I was hoping to get down this week. Now I can't guarantee that. I'll try and make it happen this week.
Do you want to do the new fire department use?
Certainly, ready for that?
Okay.
We have 3 members we'd like to bring into the fire company, and they are all proposal number 3. Our first member is Sean Weaver. I would move that we accept Sean Weaver as a member of proposal company number 3.
Second.
Yes.
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 I move that we accept Brian Klein. Brian Klein, who's been a member for years and years and years, he's back.
Second.
That's company 3. Company 3?
Yes.
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 And I move we accept Sandra Weeks as a member of company number 3.
Second.
Yes.
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 One more thing for the fire department.